Imagine anxiety, BPD, PTSD, fibromyalgia, like there's just a lot happening in the body. Like your emotions are up and down, up and down, up and down 24/7. I'm alone and no one understands. And it really makes a difference to have someone. You would think that it's just so chilled, but wait till you're doing each workout move, you're gonna feel that fire. Way you do your workouts, and it really goes in to the muscle, to the nerves, to the joints, to the stretch. It is unreal. It's eliminated. Not it's gone for an hour, it's eliminated.
Hello, everyone. So today I wanted to share another wonderful testimonial with you from one of our Cocolime Fitness members, Robin. She is so awesome. She's been following Cocolime Fitness for a while now, and I've been dying to interview her, and it hasn't worked out, and it finally did. So thank goodness for that. So why don't we
Thank
just
God.
jump right in? And Robin, welcome. Thank you. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself, your age, and maybe some of the health problems that you are going through right now.
Okay, cool. Hi guys. Definitely a Cocolime Fitness coconut. I'm 27 years old. I'm from South Africa in Cape Town. Since 2012, which was 10 years ago, I've been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, anxiety, depression, and then by 2018, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which is a progression of borderline personality disorder. But just because if you have fibromyalgia doesn't mean um, okay, you have borderline personality disorder. I also was diagnosed with a curve in my spine in 2018, just one day before being diagnosed with fibromyalgia. What the neurologist described at the time was that my anxiety manifested in my body and it caused my muscles to spasm 24/7, and that spasming pulled my spine to curve to the right. So I couldn't move or sit how I am now. At the time, it was really rigid. And by the time it was November 2018, I started to be waist trainers to help me to walk. I weighed two of them at one time to help me to sit, to help me to stand. Um, the spine curve caused a hypomobile ligament structure issue, not issue, condition. And sadly, fibromyalgia and this condition plays off on each other. So with fibromyalgia, it's your muscles, your nerves, and everything that comes with that. But with the ligament condition, it's your joints. So it's like muscles, nerves, and joints always been prone to inflammation. And then I'm always on fire. I would always feel like I'm on fire. And I got a tiny wedge in my right foot that helps with the curve at the base of my spine. So what makes the curve hard is that it's in the base of my spine, which is linked to everything:
Yeah.
carrying, picking stuff up, stairs, walking, standing. And with the hypermobile ligament structure condition, the inflammation is caused through standing and walking. So for me, 10 minutes of walking is maximum, no matter where I am. If it's a mall, I need to sit down, whether it's a pavement or not. Um, since I worked, when I started working in 2020, I started using wrist supports
Uh-huh.
because within 5 days of training at work, just writing, needed one, and by the next week I needed two for both hands. Since then, it's 2 years now. I needed to do everything, hold my phone, hold the spoon, a fork. The spoons and fork needs to be a certain size as well. Um, yeah, my mom and my boyfriend has to carry a lot for me. And so I've never had medical aid, so I always paid cash, and then I was like, can't wait till I have funding, money to be able to get a personal trainer because I used to work out.
Mm.
Um, since I was in primary school, I did ballet since I was 8 years old, and then I did athletics. So I was always active. I would only also come home just to sleep. Now you never see me outside. I'm homebound like for 4 years now, mostly. Um, Going to a mall, you'll never know how much walking
Wow.
happens in a mall until you
Mm-hmm.
have a physical condition like us. The amount of things that can be taken for granted. So I just Googled 2019 because I'm like, wow, I really want to heal this body. I don't like that the doctors just say there's no cure. Commit your life to pain meds. And that's what they said to me
Yeah.
at like the hospital. And I was like, I have irritable bowel syndrome linked to my anxiety, diagnosed in 2016. Um, Pain meds daily is not going to work. Even when I'm sick, I throw up from
Mm.
antibiotics. And I'm like, I also don't like the word there's no cure. Like, let's try something.
Yeah.
And then by 2019, on the 19th of July, I stopped waiting and I was like, I can't wait for this money for a personal trainer. Let me try to Google on YouTube or something. And that's how I found you,
Oh, I'm so
Coconut.
glad you did.
And
Yeah.
in 8 days, it will, oh, no, it's the 12th. So in 7 days, it'll be 3 years with you again.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. That's so exciting. I can't believe
So
it's been
that,
that long. It's amazing.
yes. Hence why I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with you. I mean, can you imagine? Um, this is my longest relationship besides with my husband. um,
You're
and
so sweet.
no, and then you make me laugh like this when I'm doing your workouts like all the time. And what I
Probably
love
because I'm
is
falling over and tripping and doing all the things that we all do.
yes, and you're always like, I'm not gonna take that out of the video. I want you to know what's happening here. Well, then coconuts come in, and you're like, Coconut wants to be in the video. It's coconut. It's
He
and
hasn't made
then
too
you'll
many appearances lately, though, unfortunately. Yeah.
yeah, like ever since you did the outdoor standing abs workout, I know all of your workouts.
Yeah.
So haven't seen coconut.
I know.
Um,
She's very stuck up. She doesn't want to
oh,
be in the videos anymore. Yeah.
okay. Okay, knowing who a mom is, it's not good.
You're so sweet.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So,
So okay, so you found Cocolime Fitness on YouTube. That's where you found us.
yes, 19 July 2019, and it wasn't something that took time like, oh, I needed to do it for 4 weeks and then I loved it. No, like from the first video, I was sold. I couldn't believe that someone was busy, not just guiding me what to do, but that they were mentally with me. Like you can have a partner, you can have a best friend, you can have family that you're close with, and you can really describe what you're battling with so many times. And I'm not saying why can't people have superpowers and know how, but you literally went in my mind, and it's like I couldn't even have negative thoughts because then you're there.
Oh,
You're there, like just be gentle on yourself. Know that it's your first time, and I'm like, oh, now I can't even not be gentle. And then it's like, we're gonna take a breather now, and if you wanna come, if you can come back, come back. If you can't, I'll see you tomorrow. And it's like, okay, cool. Because I would really get discouraged a lot with things where I can end a workout and just be like, I'm tired of myself. Like, this is so
Mm,
annoying. Why is
yeah.
it so? It never used to be this. So, um, even in 2022, still it sticks out for me that part in your workouts. It's just not something that can be fixed in 2 seconds.
Mhm.
So you would constantly, throughout from beginning to the end of your workout, you would constantly just be that light voice, that warrior of light voice, that self love voice, that self compassion voice, that healing voice. Because obviously, what you're talking about can only heal you.
Mhm.
So the other part of it just makes you more sick.
Yeah.
So that stood out for me a lot. And then the fact that I enjoyed the workout, like I even started to now record myself doing it. I
Yeah.
was like, I need
I
to show.
remember you posted some things. You posted on Instagram. That's how I
Yeah.
think I found you. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, and I wouldn't even be like on social media that much that time. And I'm like, have to return to show people this. And that was like the first 2 days of using you.
Um,
It was easy to, I started to make it. I just want to go back to the voice, like I told you earlier, that with Suzanne's voice of that's in your mind, just that beautiful healing voice, that even with the past week when I had a bladder infection, I would literally, and prior to the bladder infection, when I didn't know it was the bladder infection, I just thought it's fibromyalgia pain, you're always in pain, and then my ligament condition. But I kept hearing Suzanne's voice saying, listen to your body. It's in pain because it needs you to slow down. It's trying to communicate something to you, or it needs to rest. And it doesn't mean that you're failing. Like, it doesn't mean that you're now not performing or you're not good at this workout. Like, sometimes you would even say, just because you're not this flexible does not mean. Then I'll be
yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
and then the when to do it, I love to do it at the start of my day
Mhm.
because my lows would be more intense when I open my eyes. So I always felt like that's the best place to put Suzanne, and my days would be total contrast.
Wow.
When I started with you in a workout and when I just go to my phone and then I go to work,
Yeah.
I would not have the entire day of negativity and I don't want to love and I'm feeling low. It's eliminated. Not it's gone for an hour, it's eliminated. And then if I don't do it the morning, it comes again. The gentleness came in with I can also do workouts at night
Mhm.
because sometimes you can just feel hectic in a day and then 7 p.m., 8 p.m. I'll feel good to end of the day with the Cocolime fitness workout. So I've seen that the different times of day, it's just like you can do it whenever. Even if it's a break at 3 p.m., you can do it.
Thank you for sharing all that. I think a lot of people are still really shy about getting started with the workouts because they are, afraid of crashing, they are afraid of feeling worse. What would you recommend
Yeah.
to people like that who haven't started yet and who are a little bit nervous? What would you say to them?
I'd say definitely start with the workouts that have a warm up, but also incorporate the full length warm up workout videos. There's like a full deep stretch videos, 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the Koga.
Mm-hmm.
And why I say that is because I don't think the workouts, even the hectic ones, are extensive like you would see people are really, muscle building. My mom and my boyfriend always tease me and say you're just doing stretches.
Mm-hmm.
It's so chilled. And I'm like, first of all, like a warm up and a cool down is happening in the video. You don't see because you're not sitting with me throughout everything. You would think that it's just so chilled, but wait till you're doing each workout move, you're gonna feel that fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hard, if you travel, to those who travel when they work and don't just drive a car. Even those who do drive a car, it's hard in our bodies. Driving
Mm-hmm.
lessons for me were a joke. Then it was harder for me to keep up with the exercises when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I would feel less pain when I did a Cocolime fitness workout, when I started my day and traveled, versus when I did my work day and did not incorporate it. When I worked, it was not good at all for me to say, I'm going to work out after work.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's nothing
Yeah.
left in me that 8 to 11 hour day. No. And so I needed to really change when I wake up in the morning to 2 hours before so that I could get my workout. And even now in 2022, 3 years of being with Cocolime, my grandmother, like I told Suzanne, said to me just yesterday when I'm telling her about my pain, she's like, wow, when you're going to do a workout then? They even refer to it when I'm in pain because of how much I've been advocating for it.
Oh, wow.
The other thing, I saw that you'll get like your mid workouts, mid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's many ones of them. I love the workouts that's 31 minutes and plus. For
Mm-hmm.
me, I get my most relief from those ones because of the amount of anxiety
Mm.
I just carry. Oh, and I have PTSD, shame. I forgot to
Oh,
say,
wow. So
which is
many
also
things.
linked to my chronic pain.
Yeah.
So to just get everything out, and borderline personality disorder is a mess. Like your emotions are up and down, up and down, up and down, 24/7. And just to be that person, imagine anxiety, BPD, PTSD, fibromyalgia, like there's just a lot happening in the body.
So
So
much.
31 minutes plus would be good for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would not be able to do the hectic days in consecutive, the hectic workouts in consecutive days. So when I see, okay, I did an intensive workout for 3 days, then it's too slow for me to do one again, then I do a stretch only.
Okay.
Um, yes, because I saw that with continuing to keep moving every day helped me versus when I just took a day off
Mm-hmm.
and then came back to the workout.
I'm really glad you said that because that is something that I recently have been trying to push a little bit more for followers of Cocoline Fitness. It's like, even if it's just a stretch, just do something because it really does lessen pain in the body over time when you're consistent like that. So I'm happy that you feel the same way and you see a big difference in doing that, even if it's something simple.
Now I just wanted to say that with those who also want to get started, coming from me who started in 2019, Suzanne's June challenge, community group challenge helped me, even though I've been using her, but because of how when I worked from 2020 to March 2022, I'm not working currently again because of how difficult it has been for my body. And in workplaces, they just couldn't care less. I mean, wouldn't even give me a lift pass, wouldn't even give me anything close for me to move around. I'd eat my lunch by the lift or by the locker because I can't walk to the canteen. Um, I can't carry a handbag, so I would be busy with the trolley bag. Um, so just saying, because it wasn't easy, like, oh, I'm not working, and so now I'm just going to be working out 5 days a week again. It didn't just happen like that. And what helped me was your challenge, because I felt like it's such a good trick also. If I'm doing 5 minutes already, why wouldn't I continue after that? Like, it's just
Yeah, exactly. Well, before
yeah.
you continue, Robin, let me just explain to those who don't know what that is. So it's part of our community, which you can find right here on our website. We're starting to do these like monthly fun challenges together to keep each other accountable. And our very first challenge was to move 5 minutes every single day for a month. So this is what Robin is talking about, just so you guys are not like, if you're not sure, you can go to the community and you can sign up for our next one that starts in August. But go ahead, you can continue. Yeah.
Amazing. Like, you shouldn't have told me that. Now can't stop being excited.
Oh,
And
yeah.
obviously you excite me every day with your emails, because who else like uploads new workout as much as you do? I don't think there's someone. And for me, it's like such a treat. Like, I'm like, oh, another gift.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Yeah. It gives
Yeah.
you a good variety to pick from.
Yes. And then the second thing that was amazing about it, was that as much as I have you, and as much as I am alive, and I have a very supportive boyfriend, I feel he beats family and friends entirely. You know, not every friend. I mean, sometimes, and I'm saying this to just sympathize with many that maybe don't talk about it. Like, sometimes you'll even get a friend when you're saying, please, can you hold this for me? And they'll be like, no, I couldn't, you can. And you're like, but I'm in pain. And it's just like, okay, this person's crazy. And they'll literally not hold it. Or you'll get a family member that you're like, can you please pass that because my wrist is really sore, and it's like, no, get it. And you're like, but I just explained. So why I'm saying my boyfriend, there's never that moment. It's just always like, okay babe, okay babe, okay babe, which is a gift. But not everyone has that. And as much as is that supportive, he's still not someone who has what I have. Like,
Mhm.
he doesn't even have one mental illness diagnosis or anything physical. He gyms 7 days a week. He's a health guy. Doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, which is great. But the loneliness,
Mm.
you he doesn't help the thoughts of, oh yes, he can say, but he's not someone who has it. So I was really like, for this June community group challenge, finally I can talk to other people.
Oh, yes.
You know, because I don't come across it even in Cape Town, South Africa, where I move around, and where am I also moving around if I'm mostly homebound? And that would be my biggest challenge with even committing to working out. Just that thing of like, I'm alone and no one understands. And it really makes a difference to have someone,
Mhm.
to just hear more of what you're going through, to just hear more of how you are normal. I see my psychologist every week, and still she has to
Mhm.
tell me other people are also struggling, Robin. Other people are also like, you're not alone.
Yes.
Something you gave me again.
Mm.
Um, and then obviously from YouTube, when you launch Cocolime Fitness on Vimeo, I'm a paying subscriber, obviously. And my best friend is too, obviously. So definitely worth it.
Oh, I'm so
I don't do
happy.
subscriptions, so that's why it's big.
So, for those of you who haven't signed up to the community, Robin's trying to tell you to sign up to the community so you
Yes,
can
I
be there with
know.
us and you can get the support that you need. Because I agree, we often, even though we have loved ones in our lives, sometimes we do feel like they don't fully understand. It's just, how can they? So it's
Yeah,
nice to have people that do and that can be there for you and share helpful tips when it's needed.
yes.
Yeah.
I sympathize with everyone who needs to repeat themselves to their loved ones also.
Hmm.
Because, I mean, this morning my mom said to me, Um, Ugh, I'll go with you to buy the mop and the broom, but can you just walk faster then? And I'm like, how many times do I have to explain to my mom?
Oh,
Like, this isn't a choice, don't you think I would love to walk faster? And I have to, like, not respond to an entire page rather. And she didn't even see the message. Then she came back in and she's like, Robin, I just woke up and I'm not thinking straight. And I'm clearly just speaking out of my neck. I'm really sorry for saying that. Um, I know you don't choose to walk slow. Like, I was just being insensitive again. And that's the first time she even like came back to say that. So imagine 4 years you have been diagnosed and this is still your experiences. So I'm just mentioning that not to trash her, but
right.
for anyone else experiencing it, I know that that's also not easy because it infuriates me so much and it
Yes.
makes it like so hard. But
Yeah, definitely. And I think it makes, like you said earlier, it does make your symptoms worse because when you're stressed, the symptoms tend to flare up quite a bit. So, yeah, we do need that support system, even just to start our healing journey. We need people in our life that are there for us. Thank you. So, just one
yes,
last question.
yes.
What would you say, wrapping everything up, has been the biggest benefit for you with your health doing Cocolime fitness workouts?
If it wasn't, I can't give the credit to the waist trainer and the my wedge in my shoe for my ability to walk because I give that credit to Cocolum Fitness because my consistency with workouts determines whether I get out of bed or not. So, in order for me to even put on the waist trainer and the wedge, I need to get out of bed. So, without when I start slacking, because I'm human, I already told you guys when I slack, but when I started slacking, then I'll see I can't even get up now. But when I get my consistency, I can get up like every day. I get up um from yes, like people didn't even know I was using waist trainers when I came back to study in
Wow.
2019. They didn't even know I had a wedge. um I'm even starting now with I started with my legs first because I
Mhm.
felt like I need to walk first, and now I'm incorporating like the arm workouts. And
Excellent.
then it's not hard for me to think to remember because of you that my it won't be as easy because obviously immediately I noticed I can do legs longer. Now I can't even do 8 minutes of my arms, and then Suzanne is there telling me if you're just starting, just know,
Go
you know,
slow.
yes. And so for me, really, the way I move and walk, like this past week, I didn't do Coconut Fitness this whole week, and shame, you saw me doing nothing. Now, when I'm going to be working out, you're going to see I'm going to be cleaning. I'm going to be going outside for nature. I'm going to be able to move, not just lay. Um, oh,
Beautiful.
and that is unmatched. It's the way you do your workouts, and it really goes in to the
Mhm.
muscle, to the nerves, to the joints, to the stretch. It is unreal. I can't say it enough. Um,
Wow. It's
Unreal.
incredible. I just so that you have more mobility. What a blessing. That's so great. You've inspired
Yeah.
me. Now I want to go work out today because I haven't done my workout today. Seriously. So, oh, this was great, Robin. I had so much fun. Thank you for taking time and sharing all your personal things with so many
Yeah.
people. I know it's going to help a lot of people because I do know a lot of our followers, a lot of coconuts, you
Yeah.
know, are feeling alone. They don't feel like, they're supported. So I think just that in and of itself is going to be really wonderful. So thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I loved it. And every day I thank you in spirit and God, because I feel like, you know, God, source of the universe. And you were created with this life purpose, honestly. And you could have chosen to look the other way and not fulfill it. And then where would I have been? And I've told you this so many times, but like honestly, like if you didn't fulfill this life purpose, where would I be?
Oh,
So thank you always. I will never stop saying thank you in spirit and to you. Um, but really thank you. You have no idea.
you are so awesome. You're going to make me cry. I'm serious. It's like,
Um,
wow. Yeah,
yeah.
I had no idea. So thank you so much. And yeah, we will be posting this video right on our website so everybody can check it out and on the community. Have a wonderful day, Robin. Thank you.
Bye guys.